All right, I'm just going to sum up what happened here. Take a seat. Sit down. This is about United Gay Sluts. All right, I'm just going to sum this up. There are gay men. It doesn't feel like women, right? If gay men, death card is the first one. They are targeting straight men. Okay? They are offering friendship or some kind of like something right here. Hi, right? For some of you, like I said, this is somebody from your past. This is someone from your past. It could be a Leo, a Pisces, or you are. But they secretly, this is someone who betrayed you, and I feel like you don't talk to this person anymore. And so they're mad that you cut them off. I feel like you cut them off like because of something that happened. They could have even flirted with you, or you felt like they were a little too friendly. But there's somebody else you're supposed to partner up with, all right? These nuts, that was literally, all right? These nuts, they can't figure somebody out. This is somebody from 10 or 15 years ago. There's going to be friends of yours from like 10 or 15 years ago that are going to be coming back around. When I come around. And then for a lot of them, they were gay then and they're still gay. So they're going to try and pull this like, I'm a girl now, okay? For somebody in particular, it was, what was his name? Oh, Sean Thompson or Thomas. And you stop talking to this person and they are bent about it. And they are now posing and trying to come at you and say that, they're your wife. All right? That's why these nuts, I'm telling you, I don't know if these people already had some kind of mental illness or they were just a little off then. But if there's drugs and alcohol that escalated, this shit ain't helping. All right? So I just feel like you guys need to be like real on guard. Oh, and then what I was saying before I said a word that I couldn't say it on my channel, right? But if you're getting your house BO, right, for infestation, right? Like you come in and say it's like rats or something like that. You guys don't just sit in it, right? You leave and wait for it to clear out. That's what you guys need to do while this cleansing is happening of all this. Because a lot of these people, they're offing each other. Some of them are doing the work for you and they're doing it to your enemies, and some of them are doing it to your clones and they're doing it for you as well. There's going to be mass depopulation. So until this is over, this isn't me telling you what to do. This is me telling you my advice because things that I've said have happened. There's a mass depopulation happening. It needs to happen. Stay to yourselves. You don't need friends right now. This is a time of reflection. Out of state. Weren't prepared for this. And Illuminati. Great. All right. Bring a chainsaw. I don't know. Somebody could have brought a chainsaw in their vehicle and they were going to like, hey, let me give you a ride. Come on, I'll give you a ride. Next thing you know, it's like, or come over for drinks. Please, don't go to anyone's house you don't know. You would be a fool to do that in these times. You really would. But don't even go to people's houses that you have bad blood with or that just seem a little off. Wild. This is wild. All right, tell me about this Illuminati. I'm interested in that. Tell me what's up with the Illuminati. I feel like there's some members of the Illuminati that are worried. Why? Because the spells are wearing off, right? I mean, this is like the whole illusion of the Matrix. Sacrificing in the music industry. Yep, the world knows. The world's waking up to this. I don't know if I'll get names, but I don't really feel like I need to. There's somebody that is crazy, deranged, that I guess you thought you were done with. Somebody could also be putting some kind of illusion in your head that you broke up with somebody or that you guys were finished. I don't feel like you guys are finished. Why hobble? Wait instead. Somebody put something in your drink. Desperate. What is this? Is going bald from spell work. They're saying wait. Don't just jump into something. This is like stay in your own world until you meet the person that makes you feel a certain way. Don't just You know what I mean? Don't just get drunk. This is like getting drunk, doing Molly. You know what I mean? And then just kind of like doing anything with anybody. They're saying, just wait, man. Like, does it have to be that? Does it have to be so impulsive? Like, do you have to have that void filled temporarily? You want, okay. So maybe that's it. It's a difference between having a void filled temporarily and then having a void filled permanently. It's going to be a test. There aren't many people, I'm realizing, humans that can actually like say no to stuff. It takes a strong person to do that. Like, it's strong internally. It has nothing to do with... Relax. Relax. Did anyone say your name? Thank you for, I guess, calling yourself out. It has nothing to do with physically strong. It has to do with... It's an internal thing. It's spiritually strong. Not many people are spiritually strong. MRO. This could be, I don't know, Vince Roberts, Harry Roberts, Harry Moba, Bob Moba. Dare to tell your story. You all have one. I mean, maybe you should start writing. Some of you guys used to write. Some of you used to run. You lost your confidence. Whatever they're putting in your drink or what you're ingesting, it's whatever it is. It's to like lower your self-esteem. So what they would do is they will put something in your drink, and then they'll have somebody sit there and tell you about all the fuck-ups that you did. This is mental manipulation. That's what this is. This is breaking someone down mentally. So it's like, yeah, do you remember when you did this? Do you remember when we were back? Right? It's all. So then you say, you don't, that affects you. I mean, it does. It affects you. I feel like this is saying just like something's going to come full circle for these people who were doing this to you. Okay? But wait, eat companion, he just said, right? You want a companion. Let's see what the definition of actual companion is. All right, I want to see what that is. Like verbatim. A person or animal who one spends a lot of time with or who one travels. Intended to complement or match each other. Is this your match? Did you meet your match? Whoever this person is that's going bald from spell work, I don't know if they have a wig on, tell them to take it off. If you can tell that their hair is falling out like crazy, they've been doing black magic on you for a long time. You're acting desperate, but you're not. You're not a desperate person. What is child? You're a divine being. Someone could even be lying, and your family could be involved by trying to say that you even have a child with this person. It's all to keep you from being happy. Your family members will be the number one contenders in this shit. Okay? I want to see what MRO is. Awkwardness or disappointment. Tell me about this disappointment. Because you're a good person. For somebody, they're saying, like, I mean, like, you used to be a good person. For another person, your friend is the reason that you were locked up somewhere. You're going to be disappointed to find out that your own friend is what got you locked up in some situation. Yeah, this is like, you know, this is confidence. This is loving yourself. In order to do that, you're going to have to, like, put your guard up with people. Someone always plays the victim, too. Like, sometimes you're the villain, like all of us. General? What is this? I feel like, if you put your guard up, right? You putting your guard up with them is going to draw attention to people who are actually gay. Like, you're going to see it. I feel like they're acting like it's overkill, right? Like, if you put your guard up, you're going to see them overdo it, and then it's going to be like, oh my God. Because I feel like with a lot of you guys that hook up, like, impulsively, because it's like this desperate energy of, my God, right? They're desperate. They seem desperate, though. If you put your guard up and say, like, nah, I'm good, like, I'm just not interested. It's okay to just say that. You don't owe anybody an explanation, because that's your decision. I feel like they get out of pocket, or they start overdoing it, and it's like, I don't know, it could be like feeding you a ton of compliments, like stroking your ego and stuff like that. So be careful of that. It feels like it's a stage. One woman. Like, did somebody say how many actual women are here? One. Is going through a lot. They need the one person that they betrayed. That's usually the case. Property manager? Oh my God, I'm so tired of this property manager coming out. What's going on with the property managers? I mean, they're all involved with this shit too. This property manager card's been coming out literally for like 2 years now consistently. Oh, what do you want to leave now? Face off. Look at their face. Turn the lights on. Don't believe when they say, oh, I get a headache. Oh, close the blinds. And that means they either didn't shave their face that day, okay? Or they're that rough looking that if you actually, you could be on Molly, freaking acid, and you would still, I feel like you would still turn this person down. One. That's all they're saying. One. Profess my love for someone while drunk. Yep. Oh my God, please tell me that you're not thinking, this could be even those people, right? That's what this is. Like, once you put your guard up, it's like, right? And then now, all of a sudden, or this could even be like this. You're told to put your guard up. Once you give them any kind of attention, right? Now it's like, I love you. Let's move in together. I don't know, somebody fell for this shit. Or they almost fell for this shit. Used the hotel room just to have sex. I'm telling you. This feels like an epidemic at this point. But you know what? It's going to take it because, for me, it would be preserve. You're supposed to. Someone said that they're preserving their semen. I guess that's a lie. For someone in particular, they were acting like that, or you're supposed to be preserved. Someone said, I'm going to preserve myself for this person, right? So I feel like it's men, though, that are saying this, and then all of a sudden, like, here comes an asshole, right, literally, or a mouth open, and it's a wrap. Claire Gustins, taste things that aren't there when a passed on loved one is trying to communicate. Are you smelling like maybe a food that a grandparent possibly made? They went in for a full-fledged kiss. Somebody may have kissed their first dude and didn't even realize it. How did you feel, though? I mean, let's just put it there. If your shit got hard, you're gay. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? A wig doesn't make a man a woman. Like, I don't know if a lot of you guys are thinking that because someone has hair, that's a feminine trait. You know what I mean? That's not a feminine trait. It's something you feel. It's an essence of a woman, and it's a scent of a woman as well. But I hope you guys don't think that eyelashes and hair, now all of a sudden, like, well, this looks like a woman. What's the figure look like? What do the shoulders look like? What do the hands look like? Tell me more about this. Kidnapped. Oh, did they kidnap somebody? Or they're trying to do this to you? Okay, come on, come over. Come back to my friends. We'll all do this to you, right? After we put Molly in your drink. And now, who's this? Terrence Harrison? Teresa? I don't know if it feels like a dude, though. Ted or Terrence Harris or Harrison. Is this what they're attempting to do to you, bro? Hold on. What is this? Voice. Pay attention to the voice for some reason. Oh, this is even them. This is these gay... What was it? United Gay Sluts. All right. I feel like this is even what they call themselves. They're that disrespectful to themselves. This, when somebody has to overdo the voice, pay attention. When someone's like, hey, oh my God, right? Like, pay attention to this shit, man. I feel like some of you guys, you're just really alone. You could be lonely. And at some point, any attention is good attention, you think. That's not true in this case. These people are dangerous. They want you not breathing anymore. You feel me? They don't want you here anymore. Because they are sick and you guys are not. They want to make you sick. Let's just say, like, the first time you know, I'm celibate. Stick it in my butt. Right? You possibly, I hope you wear a condom. But at some point, they're going to put so much ecstasy or Molly in your drink. We've all been there, right? Fuck it. Right? That'll be that. And then next thing you know, you got full-blown AIDS. It's sad because there's a lot of guys who have it. They don't even realize they have it. You don't even remember doing this shit with them. For some of you, you've been so like fucked up. You don't even remember the ones that you actually had sex with, you know. Prophetic dreams. You're being shown shit in your dreams, but because you guys are drinking look, this may not even be like you guys doing this. There's definitely drinking here. And then you get together with all kinds of people, and then there's conversation and your head's turning, and then somebody's dropping something to distract you, or you go to the bathroom and you don't think about your drink because you think that we're living in the times we used to, and you're wrong. And next thing you know, you come back and you finish your drink, and then someone will go, let's see who can finish this first. Right? Like $5, or some might even go, I'll give you a blowjob. Whoever can finish their drink first. I can see somebody doing this, man. Where this is going to change is for you guys to be strong enough to know your worth and look around and go, oh my God, would I want my child hanging with people like this? Right? Like, I'm a parent. I mean, some of these guys are grandparents. Would I be comfortable if I walked into my house when I came home from work and I saw these motherfuckers sitting in my basement, right? Like, straight, without any alcohol or any substances? Would you feel comfortable even leaving your home and saying, you guys can stay here and party, I'll be back from work? And if you don't trust that, then don't trust them around you. What is this? Animals, yes. What is this? You know what punctuates that sentence? Action. We spend so much time explaining our boundaries that we forget to just have a fucking boundary and say no. Remove yourself from the situation if you have to. Be your own boundary. This is going to make or break your lives. Okay? Not only just saying, like, you're not being okay with saying, I'm good, and you don't have to feel the need. Some of you guys, you feel obligated in some way because they're really good at making you feel that way. Be stern and be firm on that shit. This is your life. I'm good. What do you? And then just leave. Remove yourself, like, so that doesn't get heated, because this shit here with this, like, if they don't get attention, I feel like they get hype because they have abandonment issues from childhood. And then you mix that with now they have to pose as women. I don't feel like a lot of them want to. But if they're gay, they know that they have to force this. So you mix all of them together and it creates a monster. Some of them, they putting the shit in the food. Watch the food. Your mother was involved with this. Oh, that's horrible. Insulting your intelligence again. Okay, so maybe you caught on to this. A nerd. I don't know what's up with the nerd. I mean, I think they're sexy, but I guess, hold on. What's up with the nerd? Is that what you thought? Okay, so there could be some of you that thought that if a woman is smart, that they're actually like a geek or a nerd. That you would rather have, I guess, the ones that will sit and, I guess, stick their ass in your face and twerk. But when you choose that over someone that has intelligence, that's saying how you feel about yourself. that means you're intimidated by the ones who actually can solve your problems, and you'd rather have the ones that can create them for you or even make your existing problems worse. That says a lot about you guys. Yeah, look, nope, I don't want anybody that's got a brain. You know what I mean? Because that challenges you to use yours. Sketchy. What is it? Snake what? Sec? Oh, shitless. Okay. Snakes. Yeah. And it's like you're blocking your what you're destined for because of it. Hold on. It feels like you guys target the people that you think are a nerd when they're the people that are put into your life to help you out of a situation. They're there to teach you something. These people can't teach you shit. They can't even teach you how to shower. Ask some of these people when the last time was they showered and make them look you in the face. Every time you ask somebody a question, force them, even if you got to move your face to match theirs, right, and say, and look me in the eye when I ask you. I'm telling you, some of these people, they can't teach you a fucking thing. But I think that a lot of you guys take someone teaching you something as degrading you or something like that. It's the way you're looking at something is really screwing something up. What is it? So defensive. That's what it feels like. Like, how dare you tell me to do this? Like, oh, okay, so I already know this. So good. Act like that then. Because for people who really just care about someone else's life, we don't really care how you perceive it or if you even say that you came up with the idea. Because when you get a really good woman like a divine feminine, she just genuinely wants good for you. She don't care. You know what I mean? She don't care if you say that it was your idea. The end result is she just wants to see you safe. Never want a snake on your leg. Is there a dude sitting on another dude's leg? Somebody has somebody sitting on their leg, and it's actually a young. It feels young. They feel younger. And they have a camera. Somebody else has a camera. That's what it is. Yo, did somebody come up and go, hey? And you're like, hey. And now somebody's videoing this shit. All right? This shit is so low. Extremely codependent. Well, a lot of you guys are. Okay? I don't mean some of you guys, like, you have your own places. Right? But a lot don't. So you need anything. You'll take anything. You'll take a crab in a barrel if it means that they would go blow somebody for your phone bill. And they'll do that in the beginning to put you on lock, right? They'll do that. Listen. But there is only so much we can do here. You're gonna have to meet us halfway. Well, the whole way. All right, because a lot of you guys want someone to chase you, or you want them to go out of their way, or you want someone to barge in and fight for you, and this, that, or the other. And this situation is just, you know, a good woman won't even come near this. This is why you're always stuck in this situation, because the good women are off doing other shit. Okay, you don't have to pay for that shit. You're not the kind of person that has to pay. What are you doing? I feel like somebody's saying, what are you doing? You were never that person. Yeah, I feel really shocked. You have a house. You are an unstoppable force. You just don't know this because you're surrounded by all this bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like I can just literally put my own feet in cement if I have to. At least I can say I did it myself and nobody else was responsible for it. Healing ancestral trauma. Somebody is. Tell me it's a man. Let me find out who this is. Who is this that's doing this shit? P or R. P or R. This could be Peter, Patrick. 20 of them. Oh my God. This is from me yelling. Alright, so Nathaniel, Pete Nathaniel. Patrick, Nathan. A or T. This could be Anton, Antoine. Adam, Andrew, Anthony, Anthony. PNA. What is this? What are we on? 25 minutes? All right. PNA. Player DNA. Yo, I'm telling you, a lot of you guys, you're changing that. Well, I don't feel like it's a lot, but there are some of you, and then you're gonna be prototypes for other men to want to do this shit too. But somebody has to be that example. You know what I mean? So that people can see. Oh, okay. So because we need that. It's like a guide. You guys didn't have that. I don't feel like a lot of your fathers, and they didn't have it either. This is what becomes a generational curse. And then they didn't have it, and your grandfathers didn't have it. So it's not like it's anybody's fault, but somebody's supposed to break this toxic cycle, these toxic patterns of hooking up with the wrong chick, being totally miserable with your life because she's pregnant. Yeah, it may not be yours, and now you're stuck marrying this broad, and you wake up every day next to somebody that you don't even want. So that's what it is. This ancestral trauma, the first in your bloodline is to not be I don't want to be a player no more, right? Not feeling like you have to be chased by a woman, but to actually be the one to chase. And it's not even chasing to the point where you're losing your dignity, but it's showing interest. It's more like showing interest and not chasing. So whoever put that terminology on it, I feel like that's what fucks it up. It's not chasing. It's showing that you're interested. Because how else is she supposed to know if you don't show interest? 3 of Cups. This is also a drinking and drugs. Yeah, sex. This is orgies, threesomes, cheating, hooking up with anybody, hooking up with your friend, your girl's friends and shit. Just being that player. And I think a lot of you, it's because you're healing abandonment issues and stuff. You're being more loyal to yourself. You're healing abandonment issues from anybody that you were loyal to that seemed to turn their back on you. This is relationships, siblings, cousins. You know what I mean? Just like real immature energy. I feel like you're also focused on like whatever this path is that you're on because you learned about manifestation. Right? Some of you guys are manifesting in your sleep. Be careful what you're focusing on. This is like self-love, paying attention to your intuition, gratitude, okay? And then I feel like you got some greedy-ass family members, though. Just as you want to be whistleblowers, like just truth tellers, wherever you're at. This don't have to be what's going on in the world, but just if somebody says something, you're going to be that person to go, no, this is how it is, right? This is investing in just being honest and being like, it feels like brutally honest. And because you're doing this, it's secretly bringing in like great things from the universe. And one of them is like a woman, a divine feminine. All right. She comes from royal bloodline too. Okay. You do too. This is God. This is a God card for a lot of people. This would be a God female and a God male. And I think a lot of people keep talking shit on you to her and on her to you. And then that makes one of you want to move on and just be single. Somebody could be trying to talk you into being single, or it makes you just want to be by yourself. Somebody's tired of the shit talking and the betrayal and the gossip, and somebody's just like, I'll just be like by myself if I have to, like I'll put a death to like anything from my past. Somebody like they moved on to bigger and better things. They don't talk about the betrayal anymore. They don't carry that shit with them. They were strong enough to get through like the dark night of the soul. This is a dark night of the soul. And it's like their gifts. Their gifts got sharpened. They walked away from anybody that like people that like to conjure shit up together. Everybody that it's like, all of you want to like work together against me. Either whether it's family members or friends. And somebody stayed to themselves. They could be a Virgo female. But this is just a woman that knows her worth, right? So she stays to herself until she finds a man that's actually balanced in this world that she can create a legacy with. Not somebody that's going to stress her the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like a killjoy, it feels like. Somebody that doesn't like work with freaking witches and jealous women that turn and sway their opinion against her, and the next thing you know you're leaving or you're cheating and this, that, or the other, right? And jumping into one relationship after another because you believe everything your friggin' friends or cousins or sisters or mothers say. And then this causes a tower moment with you guys that like to have control, because you feel like if you don't have control of something, you feel like you don't feel like a man. That's not what makes a man, is control and power. Not when it comes to relationships. When it comes to like a business or like if it's ruling something, yes. But when it comes to a woman, that doesn't work with the good ones. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like your ancestors are fighting for you. Like they wanna fight for you, and they're protecting you and shit, but they're protecting you from, it looks like, yourself. That's what it looks like. Sometimes they'll make you real tired, right? And it's how they'll protect you from your own self. You'll get real tired to the point where it feels like somebody drugged you. And if you're not around anybody, then it's them putting, like, I always call it like spiritual Xanax. And it's so you can see shit in your dreams, or you can just be by yourself for a little bit. They may even wind up removing people from around you if you don't have the will or the strength to just separate yourself. They will remove those people in some way. There's an investigator here that's going to try, and this is like an opportunist. All right, be wary about this. I feel like this is like trying to get you to fight so that they can arrest you, because they want to sabotage. Are you supposed to marry somebody? I feel like, or you want to marry somebody, and there's somebody that you know that's going to send in, or they're going to pose it as an investigator, and they're going to try and set you up for something. All right, because this is somebody you used to date. I feel like is still trying to hold on to you. This is somebody where you felt like, I feel like you paid for everything, or you took care of everything, and you didn't want that anymore. And I feel like you said, like, you know what, I'm going to try, this. And then someone's like, the hell you will, motherfucker. I don't know. I'm going to get, like, just one card more and see, like, what is the lesson here? It doesn't require work. True love doesn't require work. That's another, like, bullshit that people say. Well, marriage is work. The fuck no. Relationships are work. Why? Why would you have to work on that shit? It's supposed to be easy. You go to work, right? Why do you have to work on that too? What is this? Things get harder before you level up. So for some of you, you're actually leveling up, but you're being tested as well. And the tests get harder. All right? Make sure your penises don't keep getting harder in the process. You're working hard and making good life choices, and then out of nowhere, a shitstorm starts, and you can't figure out why. It's like mountain climbers getting to the peak. It's steeper, and the weather is worse up there. But if they were to give up or spend time crying about why it's so hard, no one would ever get to the top. Most of us would rather chop off a hand than climb a snow-covered mountain, but it's still a great metaphor for making shit happen. Don't complain about shit and take full responsibility and accountability. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Either way, love you. Nowhere affiliate.